Hello guys, and welcome to today's video, where I'm gonna teach you how to make an object show. Now, if you already have an object show, then I don't think you need the advice of today's video, but hey, I hope you still enjoy regardless. Anyways, here's some advice. The first advice I'll give you in today's video is originality. Now, what I mean by originality, quote unquote, I don't mean completely being the most original thing ever, as that's not possible. But basically, for your object show, you have to be original. Like, for example, you can't copy other object shows, for example. And this is something I've actually kind of done in my object show, in the first episode of my object show, called Battle for Magic Island. But anyways, that scene in the first episode was a reference to Battle for Dream Island episode 1. And in my opinion, you should not copy moments like that. So yeah, you should not copy moments from other object shows in your show, like how I kind of did with my series, as it'll just make your series seem more like a copy of that other series. So I suggest you don't do that if you want to be original with your show. And when it comes to naming your object show, don't name it anything similar to another series, as it just would make your show seem like a copy, which I actually did when making Battle for Magic Island. I named it that, and it sounds similar to Battle for Dream Island and stuff, and yeah. If I could nowadays, I probably would change the name of the series, but now I can't change the name of the series as it was already kind of established. But yeah, but anyways, this isn't about my series. I was just kind of using it as an example. So when you name your object show, name it something original, or heck, just name it something with the word object in the title and then some random other word or something, I don't know. Now, another important part of your object show, the assets. Now, if you want, you could draw the character assets yourself or just get the images off Google, which I wouldn't recommend, but hey, you do you. You could also use any app to make assets. You could use Flip-a-Clip, iBest Paint X, which I honestly use. You could use Adobe Animate, Toon Squid, whatever app you think fits you the best. Or if you have a budget, you could even hire asset makers, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but if you do get asset makers, you might have to pay them, depending if they want to make assets for free, but yeah. Also, like I said, for asset making, you could also use literally any app to animate your object show. You could even use PowerPoint, for God's sake. So yeah, you could use anything to animate your object show with. Next is voice acting and music. Now, if you want to get voice actors, then you can make an audition video, or you could just voice act most of the characters yourself, which I would recommend. But yeah. And last step is music. Now, you could either just use music from whatever music free website there is, or you could make the music yourself, but yeah. Or you could hire musicians, or even both. And yeah, that's most of the stuff I had to say for episode 1 of this series. And if you enjoy it, subscribe, as I make somewhat good content. So yeah, and I hope this tutorial helped you guys a lot. And if it didn't, then I hope my other tutorials will help. And I tried to make this video as informative as possible. But if you somehow were confused by any of my statements I said in this video, then I might reply to your comments and say some more additional details. And yeah.